when someone gives a gift, I think that they give the gift because they want to see the other person's reaction. The other person's joy is what you're aiming for when you give a gift. And I want you to know that that part of gift giving, it's not wrong. It's fine to want to see someone else's expression of joy. Because what that does is it multiplies, it magnifies your joy. So first there is the joy. So I'm talking about myself, okay? So when I think about giving someone a gift, I have so much fun picking the perfect gift, don't you? It starts with thinking about the person and wondering what would be the perfect thing for this person. And that is the asking phase. So now what I want you to do is connect this with the process of creation that Abraham teaches us. So we start with identifying what we want. Our desire is to give a gift to make someone happy. That's the desire. Now we start asking. So we've asked, that's the desire, it's gone out. Now we get specific about it and we start looking for that perfect thing. And we put that out there into the universe. I want to find the perfect thing. And then as we're going about our day, the idea comes, yes, that's the perfect thing, right? I mean, I don't know that if any of you sit down and grab a pen and pencil and actually start thinking about it. You do. Okay, Jill, if you do. I don't. I just put it out there and then I go about my day. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. But then the perfect answer comes. And when the perfect answer comes, you feel that joy inside, don't you? You're like, oh my God, yes, this is the perfect thing. This is what I'm going to do. So the answer comes. And we complete the cycle so easily. And that's the thing that I want you to focus on. Just like the asking for the idea of the perfect gift for someone else, everything works the same way. Because asking is asking and getting the answer is closing the loop. So when you get that answer, you feel so happy. That's joy. So you've already manifested, right? Because you've already manifested the answer. And then you magnify that because then you take that answer and you go shopping. So now you had the idea, and now next step is, where am I going to find this thing that I want to get for this person? So what is that? That is another stage of asking. And then you go about, right? And you don't go about saying, oh, I'll never find that. You trust, right? You don't tell yourself, oh, I'll never find a gift for this person. If you tell yourself you'll never find a gift for this person, then do you feel the struggle that happens in that situation where you think, oh, I can never find the perfect gift for this person? Can you see how we make our life difficult when we do that? Right? And it applies the same way to everything in our life. When we say it's going to be hard and I will not be able to find it, then it becomes hard. But if you say, oh, I just have to, Jill, sit down with a pen and paper and think about it for 5 minutes and the answer is going to come, then the answer comes, right? So you can make it easy or you can make it hard. And I want you to know that everything works that way. So every desire that you give birth to is like you're wanting to buy yourself a gift. Treat it that way. Okay? Every desire that I have, that person that I want to date, that job that I want, the promotion that I want, the car, the house, everything is like a gift that you're getting for yourself, right? Maybe I should change the wording on that affirmation, but it sure got me started. But the point is, everything we desire is like we're looking for a gift for ourselves. And then we forget to have fun in that process. But really, if you're buying a gift for someone else or you're looking for a gift for someone else, it's so much fun. And that's what it means to enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. I gave birth to this desire for a gift for myself. I know exactly what I want. And if I don't know exactly what I want, I just need, that's also a desire. I need clarification. What would be the perfect gift for me? And then I hone in on it, and then I go shopping, right? I don't sit in my car outside the mall and think, this is useless, I should just go home. No, I look forward to it, right? I look forward to it. It's going to be so much fun when I find that perfect match and I bring it home. And it's only as easy as we think it's going to be, right? People start way early getting their Christmas shopping done. Why? Because they think it's going to be easier than leaving it till the end. And some people like doing it at the end. They like that hustle bustle of activity. So you see, there's no right answer. Everyone can do it differently and still end up having fun. So we can just treat life like that. Everything that I want is a gift that I want to give myself. I can make it hard or I can make it easy. I can make it fun or I can make it painful. But the thing that I want is somewhere out there in that mall. And if it's not in that mall, you know what? I'm just going to go to the next one. And I'm going to have fun while I look at all the shops. This is what goes wrong. We don't find it in the first mall that we visit, and then we think, oh, this is not fun anymore. I should have found it. That store should have had it. Why don't they have it? It's their fault. They should preemptively know what I'm coming shopping for, and they should make sure it's in the store. See how ridiculous that sounds? Because it is ridiculous. Just have fun. Just have fun window shopping. Just have fun. When we go shopping, if we've set time aside for it, do we say, oh, this is a waste of time? If we're going looking for that perfect gift for someone, do we say that's a waste of time? No. And if we do, then we don't have fun, right? It's painful then. Can you just see how everything that we do with our desires fits in so perfectly with this whole gift shopping experience that we go through annually? Can you just feel that? Right? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to start looking at your list of desires that you have as a shopping list for gifts that you want for yourself. And tell yourself, I'm just going to have so much fun. And I'm going to window shop. I'm going to window shop all those guys and girls on the dating apps. I'm going to window shop until I find the right one. I'm going to go to those job boards and I'm going to window shop the job boards until I find the one. Right? Instead of saying, oh no, I'm going to go to the job boards and it's going to be such a waste of time. No, it's not. Because when you do what you think you're supposed to do, Now you are in keeping with your belief system, and the universe can lead you to what you want. But if you don't do what you're supposed to do, so I've decided I'm going to buy this beautiful gift. I even know exactly which shop I'm going to get it in. I'm going to go straight to Pair One and I'm going to find it. Not anymore, but one of my favorite stores. I'm going to go in there and I know that I will find it right there. It's going to be in there. That sureness, that feeling of it's going to be there. That is the trust, the faith. I love this store. It always gives me the thing that I want. I have never been disappointed going to Pair One or HomeSense or Winners or you know what I mean? Well, the universe is a well-stocked store, as Abraham says. And it has the thing that you want. So now the process of shopping, just make it fun. I look forward to going to Pair One. You know what I say to myself? Even if I don't buy anything, I'm going to have so much fun. Right? Don't you do that when you're going to your favorite store? Nancy goes into a coffee store. She doesn't care if she buys anything. She just loves it. Right? Lillian, I know you've posted something. I haven't read it yet. I'm going to come to you soon as I'm done here with this rampage that is just coming through with so much energy. And to think that 5 minutes ago, I had no idea what I was going to talk about. Always amazes me. The universe always amazes me. Amazes me. There are more days, guys, that I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I have no clue what I'm going to say today. Oh, it's making me want to cry. Cry with joy. Because that feeling of not knowing but trusting that it will come, just like you, I want to bring that feeling to everything in my life, right? I'm working on it too. That's what I want you guys to know. Oh my God, maybe I should get up and get some Kleenex. This is unexpected. All right. Okay. No water bottle, no Kleenex in sight. Just Izzy the cat and Stella the dog. Okay, that's okay. If I really feel like I need to, I will get up and go get something for myself. But I'm so excited. The energy inside me is moving so fast that I'm finding it hard to keep up with it. That's what this is. Okay. So, you guys see what I'm saying? Just next time you give birth to a desire, just think about it as like this is a gift I've put on my list of gifts for myself. And it's okay if I have to window shop for it for a while. Because I want the perfect match. And when I see the perfect match, I will know. The universe is a well-stocked store. It has everything. I just need to window shop a little bit. That's all. If it's not coming right away. You know how sometimes we walk into a store and the thing that we wanted, a better version of it is right there. Right? Sometimes I go into chapters and I see all these beautiful things and I look at them and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even imagine. How did someone come up with something this beautiful? Right? You're blown away because what you actually end up finding is so much better than anything that you had imagined. And that's what we want. That's how it should be, right? So, we just have to trust that the universe is like our favorite store. It's our favorite store, and what we want is definitely in there somewhere. Sometimes we have to rummage through things. Now, tell me, don't you love rummaging through things to find that perfect one? I mean, even when I was a kid, my mother loved going to flea markets, right? We used to every Sunday flea market somewhere. And that whole experience of going to flea markets was so much fun because there was so much variety and we went through so much stuff and then we found the perfect one. And it was just so much fun. But then in life, we stop having that kind of fun. We find it painful. And that is just a decision. You can make it fun or you can make it painful. I remember times when my mother dragged me to the flea market and I wasn't having fun because I wanted to read a book or do something else. And then there were times when I was like, come on, let's go. I want to have fun looking at all the things, right? It's just a decision. We make that decision.